Hi, and welcome to this edition of NESCOM Connection. I'm Dan Hogan. A local nonprofit organization will be walking over 6 million steps for recovery. Michael Campbell has more. Well, coming into this game, these two teams are pretty evenly matched in the standings. Thomas just barely behind Husson, but statistically, these two teams are very different. Welcome to the Main Report, a public affairs program produced by the students and faculty of the New England School of Communications. Well, what a busy week it's been for sports fanatics here at Husson University, both fans at the collegiate and pro levels. But let's kick things off with some Husson action. Husson playing game 2 of a doubleheader this past Wednesday against Thomas College after winning the first game 8-0. Freshman Joe Davlinsky making his first career start and was. Now, Thomas was coming into the game just behind you guys in the standings. How much importance did you stress to your guys about this game?
Well, you look at we want to continue momentum into the conference tournament,
Turning to pro sports now, it's that wonderful time of year where the Celtics, Red Sox, and Bruins are all in action. I'm joined today by John Bear Mitchell, who is the Associate Director of Wabanaki Studies at the University of Maine. John, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So, you're part of the Penobscot tribe, which falls under the Wabanaki Nation. Can you talk a little bit about your tribe's culture and history and kind of define what Wabanaki is? In what would be both their first and last bout at the Bangor Auditorium, Central Maine Roller Derby took to the court last Sunday to take on the Maine Riptides from Portland in what was called the inaugural brawl. One Shot Nothing, a band comprised mostly of students from the New England School of Communications, is taking the local music scene by storm. They formed late last year and recently played their first show at Curva Ultra Lounge in Orono. This spring will mark Husson track and field coach Chris Wood's first time as head of a track and field program. Wood has served as an assistant at several other schools during his 10-year career, and has come to Husson looking forward to the challenge that comes with starting a track program from the ground up.
It's going well,
Maine and Bangor native Bob Marley performed to a packed house at the Gracie Theater last week. Marley was in the middle of a 3-show swing where he performed at local high schools. He was coming off a show at Dexter Regional and went to Penobscot Valley High School after his performance at Husson. I caught up with Bob before the show and talked to him about what performing in the city where he grew up felt like.
It's always good to be in Maine, especially Bangor. Right?
On Friday night, WHSN will be hosting its 9th annual AS for MS concert at the Gracie Theater at Husson University. The event is open to anybody who wants to buy a ticket, and all proceeds go to benefit the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. The show will feature 3 bands, A Loss for Words from Massachusetts, and this also marks the first time a band from outside Maine has played AS for MS. Worried Well out of Portland is also slated to perform, as well as Beyond Goodbye, who come from Hamden, Maine. WHSN Director Mark Nason talked about what the event means.
First of all, it is a fundraiser for the Greater New England chapter of the...
Husson Security went around campus handing out parking tickets on Tuesday. The tickets were for parking without an up-to-date parking decal. Parking decals cost $50, and if you were caught without one, it is a $50 fine. So NESCOM student Tim Simpson was not happy to see that he had a ticket.
So Husson Security saw this sticker, which is the old decal, and assumed that I didn't have a new one. When I got the piece of paper that is supposed to be located in this area of my car, which is where it was, but they didn't see it. My windows are slightly tinted, only about 7%. So you can see inside, but I guess they didn't pay attention and look. So now I was told to put it up here on the corner of my front windshield so it's more noticeable for them.
Up quickly to Camisa. Camisa takes to the basket. Arid shot taken down by Monica. Up ahead quickly to Wes Murphy on the left side. Pulls up for a 3 and drains it. Just about a minute into the second half here of this NAC playoff game. Wasano taking it in, passes into the lane as Corey Chase was cutting down the paint. He lays it off the glass for 2. The ball inside to Zaharchuk, who spins on the baseline off the glass, gets 2.
Zaharchuk making things look easy there as well. Zaharchuk obviously has the size advantage over many of the players for the Badgers.
14 points on the night for the big guy. Corey Chase gets the ball, pump fakes at the free throw line, then drives, goes up with the right hand from the left side to get 2. So both teams trading baskets right now.
Corey Wood taking the ball up the left side. Gets it across half court. Guarded by Visano. Gets a screen from Moore and Spalding. Corey Wood on the right side gets it over on the left side to Monica. Rises up for the three. Front rims it. Tracks down his own rebound as it comes right back out to him. Gets it to Moore on the right side. Takes a three from the same spot and drains it. Second chance points. Hudson's friend there. Rebound. Aaron Willis gets across half court. Now driving into the paint. Goes up to the right side. Puts it off the glass for two.
Now Willis at the point guard position is really...
Kicks it back out to Kahn. Kahn pulls up for the three. Deep two from the right side as he misses it. Husson comes down with the rebound. Monica up the right side. Husson up three. Jacob Moore gets it. Pulls up for the three and makes it. So just like that, Husson has a 6-point lead. And Johnson State will promptly take a timeout. Looks like we got a full timeout here coming from Johnson, so we will take it as well. You are listening to Husson Eagles basketball on 89.3 FM WHSN. We're online worldwide at WHSN-FM.com.